Hey all my dear students, it's a big question mark on your RE-NEET 2026. First of all, let me make it very clear that I'm not making this video for views. You know, Baba H.S.P was the first person on the first day I've told you that how 720 on 720 21 students are getting from particular place. There's definitely something is wrong. And the second day I've told you there is leak of the paper. Now, my dear students, we're thinking just a leak was in Sikar, Dehradun, Kerala, and Rajasthan. But see, and why I'm telling you this point that RE-NEET 2026 is a good or bad. But good or bad doesn't matter, but a question mark that how NTA is conducting. And let me tell you each and every point and the proof regarding with this what I'm talking about. Now see, he is Professor P.V. Kulkarni, a retired professor, retired chemistry professor. And why he has been arrested? He spent over 3 decades as associated with NTA agency. See him. 3 decades means 30 years. Huge time span. And now what he has done. See, officials claim that Kulkarni first attempted to sell the paper locally. He was having the whole paper. One question mark, why NTA has given responsibility to only one professor for making the paper? Second point, why he was given that much of freedom that whatever he want to do, what he has done, let me tell you. First, he tried to sell the paper by his own, but after failing to convince buyers, because no one is going to believe, because professor is a professor, he is not having those skills of marketing that he can sell the paper. So first he tried to sell the paper by his own, but see, he got failed. Now, because he was not able to prove the authenticity of the paper, then what he has done? In the last week of April, Kulkarni mobilized students with the help of another accused named Manisha Baghamer. He has taken help of another accused named as Manisha Baghamer. Now see what happened. And conducted special coaching classes at his residence. He has started special coaching classes with the help of Manisha Baghamer at his residence. Then what he was doing over there? He was dictating the questions and the students were writing those questions. Exactly the same question he was dictating. He was trying to be over smart that he has not done the photocopy. Nobody has got the photocopy. Why nobody has got the photocopy? And everyone was saying it's a leak from this and that. So he was dictating each comma by comma, point by point, and he has given exact paper. See, with the help of another, this is resident Kulkarni allegedly dictated the question along with the options and the correct answers. It's written over here. During this special classes, the questions were handwritten by students in their notebooks and have tallied exactly with the actual question paper held on May 3, CBI added. Now, this is the whole scene. Now, who is responsible? Actually, this Mr. Professor P.V. Kulkarni is responsible for this, or NTA is responsible? My question, big burning question to NTA, why you are allowing only one person to make the paper? Everyone was thinking that 5 to 6 teachers must be making the paper, and all those questions made by those professors, they must be mixed, and then NTA was giving this question paper. But you have allowed only one professor and given the freedom. You are not keeping an eye that what professor is doing after making paper. If you see the system of China, the big system of China for making paper, the authenticity of the paper, the one who is allowed to make the paper, that they are allowed to sit at one place, just like we call it a jail. Yeah, my dear students or parents, it's a jail. The professors are not allowed to leave that jail, that place, the localized place, until and unless the paper is conducted. They are professors, they are having high dignity, but how they can be allowed? Because the system, that system of China, they are thinking like that. Yeah, we are human beings, we can do anything once we are getting that much of freedom. And see, last 3 decades and what he has done. So now my question is, and your question should be to the NTA, the system, how you are making the paper, who is actually involved in making the paper, and what the process you are going to do, that public should know. We are having right that how you are asking any professor to make that paper, how many professors are involved in making paper, and how can we believe? I'm not having anything to say to this Professor P.B. Kulkarni. Anyone can do if we are allowed to do. I'm not saying that everyone is going to do. I'm saying anyone can do. कोई भी ऐसा कर सकता है अगर उस फ्रीडम मिले. हम ऐसा चांस क्यों दें? We are not supposed to give chance to anyone, any person, any professor, that if they want, then they can give this paper, dictate this paper to anyone. That's a thing. You should take this responsibility because you are responsible. You have to make a system that if even we want to give the paper to a child, we should not be able to do that. See, don't you think that if somebody is getting that freedom and his child is even preparing, or his relative or her relative is preparing for the NEET, that what do you think? They are not going to give the question paper. Why you have given that much of freedom? So it's a burning question, and everyone is supposed to ask this question to NTA. If I am anywhere wrong, please do let me know. I know I'm an honest person, a transparent, and always fighting for justice. I'm the person who was telling you from the first day. I've been teaching for the last 27 years. I have produced number of ranks. Nobody asked that if we are teaching, we are the professors, we are the teachers, and anything is coming in the examination, 2 or 3 questions, we always start shouting, all the professors, that see, this is from my copy, this is from my notes. And the people, those who got 40 questions from their copy, that professor was not shouting, hey, everything has come from my copy, my question paper, my notes. And the first leak of the paper was in Latur. Latur is the place in Maharashtra, somewhere near Maharashtra. See, this is in Pune. We were thinking only the Sikar, Rajasthan, like that. But this is from Pune, and Latur is also a coaching hub. Just like Kota, Sikar, Latur, somewhere it must be written. Right now I am not able to see. Place Latur must be written somewhere, right? And so see, this was happening. And he's a professor for the last 3 decades, kids. So this is not the first time that he has done that, because nobody can have that much of power or internal courage that to do this thing. That means he might be doing this for the last many years. This professor, not only this professor is involved, that means whatever, I would like to say, number of people must be involved in this. First, they must be releasing 50 questions. They must have given 50, 40, 30 questions like that. Now this time we got 140 questions. This was in huge amount. That's why people got this news and they got arrested. Finally, they got arrested. So thanks to CBI, I would like to say CBI that ultimately Kulkarni is the eighth arrest in this case. Eighth arrest. And Wagha Mayor was arrested earlier by CBI along with 6 others. Now, Wagha Mayor received money from around 21 bank accounts. See, this Manisha Wagha Mayor got money in 21 bank accounts. She runs a beauty parlor in Pune and was acting as an intermediary for accused Dhananjay Lokhande. Now see, she was running a beauty parlor. Professor Saab, Professor Sir and Manisha Wagha Mayor. What to say? Anyways, take care.